maybe we need to off the lights. They can't see our lights. Okay. Is that better? Okay, right. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to Olylife, right? And today I'm very happy because I'm here to bring the good news, the new product shaker. Alright. Before I start, I'd like to introduce myself first. I'm Krista, product manager of Olylife, and normally I will be based in Kuala Lumpur HQ. And today I feel very happy because company finally sent me here to share on these exciting new products. Shaker. Alright, so it is a PMF smart fat burning device. This is a smart fat burning device. We want to start off the topic with obesity. Alright? Now you can move forward. Sit here. Sit in front here. Okay. Right. So, as everyone knows, obesity is a very serious global issue. And according to the WHO, 1 in every 8 adults in the world is having obesity. Alright, 1 in every 8. So, how do we consider ourselves as obesity? Right? We have a criteria. We count using BMI. Right? How we calculate BMI? We use our weight divided by our height in meter square. Alright, then we get our BMI. Then they're using the criteria of BMI more than 30 to be considered as obesity. Alright, however, if our BMI more than 35, actually we are already considered as overweight. So if we include those overweight, right, so the statistic will be much higher, right? It will be 1 in every 3 person will have either overweight or obesity. It's a very huge amount of populations that suffer from obesity. Right? Then why is obesity so serious and why is it so concerning? Right? It's not only because of the huge population and it's increasing every year. It's estimated to increase 115%, right? At the year of 2030. Right? In 2010, between 2010 to 2030, 20 years, you will have 150% of increment. Right? By then, you will have 1.3 billion of the populations in the world suffer from obesity. So when we include overweight, it will be 2 in 3 people. Just now we talk about the current statistics shows that it's 1 in every 3. By then, you will have 2 in every 3 people that is living with either overweight and obesity. Right? That is very serious. Okay, why is it so serious? Is it only affecting the appearance? What is so scary about obesity? Just affect our appearance? No longer pretty? Affect our confidence? Is it so? No. It doesn't just limit to appearance, right? It also affects our health, right? Here's another statistics. Every year, there is 1.6 million of the premarital death that is related to NCD, and this NCD actually is associated to overweight and obesity. Right? It's very scary. Okay, it's not only that, not only health, not only appearance, not only confidence, but it is also give a very big impact to the global economy. Right? By then, it will estimate to have a global impact of 3.23 trillion of US dollar that is will lost because of overweight or obesity. Right? Sometimes we might not be able to link, right? Why obesity is linked to global economic impact, right? Let's think back. Obesity is associated to NCD, which is diseases. So you will increase cost on hospital charges, correct or not? And then if you fall sick, who is going to earn money and support the family? So that's why it will impact the whole economy, the whole society, right? That's serious. Okay, since obesity is so scary, of course we want to solve it as soon as possible. At least we want to flatten the curve, right? We do not want to have the increment every year and it's doubled, right? We want to flatten the curves. Okay, then we want to know what type and want to solve the problem immediately, right? So we need to understand there is a few types of obesity, right? Here we have the two main types. Okay, one is central obesity and the other type is peripheral obesity. Okay, so one for central obesity, the fat is accumulate around our abdominal, and the other one peripheral is around our forehead and mainly our lower legs. Okay, then another question is which one is more dangerous? Anyone know the answer? Peripheral. Apple shape. Yes, you are right. Apple shape is much more dangerous compared to the peripheral. Of course, both are dangerous, but if you want to compare, right, apple shape is much more dangerous because when your fats accumulate around your abdominal area. So what is in our belly? What is under our belly? Intestine, liver, pancreas, kidney. All important organs are under our skin, beneath the skin, right? Covered by all these abdominal fats, right? And according to the study, all these fats, especially visceral fats, it will increase the inflammatory factors, right? And then it will also cause you more difficult to lose weight. So you will go into a cycle that you want to lose weight because it harms your health, right? But these fats make you more difficult to lose, right? We don't want this cycle to happen. Okay, then how do we know if we are still within the range or we already exceeded the range? Very simple, right? Just go and get a measuring tape, wrap it around our waist. Okay, so according to our Asian standards, for female, you need to be within 80 cm, and for male, 90 cm. Right? Simple as that. So anything above that, your risk will be increased. Okay, double. Okay, then we have another set of standards for European, for the Caucasians, right? Female remain the same, but for male, it's up to 94 cm. Right, slightly higher for them. Okay, then we want to talk about the risk. Just now we mentioned when the fats wrap around our organs, it will increase the risk. What kind of risk? First is a characteristic of metabolic syndrome. Right, metabolic syndrome is characterized by increased waist circumference, high blood pressure, high blood glucose, and high cholesterol, high blood lipids. Okay, and then when it wraps around our pancreas is responsible to the insulin, to control the insulin. So it will also increase the insulin resistance, which lead to increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Okay? Other than that, it will also increase the risk of cardiovascular, and what is more worrying is it increases some of the risk of cancers. For example, breast cancers, colon cancers, rectal cancers, disputes. Alright? Then we want to talk about slimming. Right? This is a very common issue or topic that we talk about. Anyone never have slimming experience or weight management experience before? Anyone never done that before? Anyone have done that, right? So is it difficult? Yes. Which part is difficult? Weight management or fat reducing? Stomach. Actually, to be honest, right, weight management is not that difficult. Right? If you start yourself for a few days, few meals, exercise, control diet, then you see improvement in your weight, correct or not? Right? However, you do not know what you lose. Are you losing the fat or you are losing just the water? Correct or not? Or what is worse, you are actually burning your muscle. Try to imagine, okay, you go and get some meat from the market, right? The lean meat, which is also what we call as muscle. 1 kg, is it a lot? 1 kg a lot. Buy the meat, chicken or pork, not a lot, right? 1 kg is very light. It's like one small packet only, right? If you get 1 kg of lard, bulky or not? Very bulky, or 1 kg of lard, right? So actually you can see the difference. Fat is very bulky. 1 kg of lard and 1 kg of muscle, you can see the difference. The density is different, right? So actually we can say that the fat is actually lighter. Can you say that? 1 kg of lard is such a big chunk of it, right? That's why when we lose weight, don't be so happy first, because we need to check the fat percentage, what you really lose. Okay, but now today, Krista is going to introduce you one of the devices that can make losing the abdominal fat easier, which is the shaker, right? This shaker has 7 technologies in it, which is the ultrasound, vibration, heat therapy, massage, RF, and red light, and PMF. 7 technology, okay, to do 3 different functions. Okay, so what are the 3 different functions that you can do with this shaker? The first one, fat reduction, or we call it fat burning. So they are using this ultrasound, or we call it as a cell break technology. It can go into underneath of our skin 10 to 20 mm to break the cells. Okay, to break the fat cells into free fatty acid. Right? Other than that, we have vibration, high frequency vibration to squeeze the fat cells. Okay, so after these fat cells being break down to the free fatty acid, it needs to go out from our body. Right? So how? Increase our metabolism, or we call it as the fat metabolism, right? Through the heat therapy. Okay, then after we reduce the fat, we need to do shaping. Why? Because that's how we say that the fat is very chunky. So imagine that you lose 1 kg of fat from your belly. What happens to our skin? Sagging, loose. Then already have some scars, right? So we need to do toning. We have the massage, okay, and then we have RF, radio frequency. So in case you have come across these products of ours, P90 Plus, there is also the technology of RF, radio frequency, to help us to stimulate collagen, so that we will gain back the elasticity for our skin. And then we also have the red light to help us to get rid of the scars, okay, of the cellulites, right? Okay, and then what is most important is we have the PMF together with the vibration, massage, heat therapy, as well as the RF to help our abdominal to do the overall support, to support our overall intestinal health, right? It's like doing a spa for our organs. Okay, and then if we are not using our Olylife watch, just the shaker itself, we have 3 different modes, right? Once you switch on the power button, you will get this body shaping mode. You don't have to do any adjustment anymore. Once you turn it on, it will automatically default set as body shaping mode. Then we will get all 7 technologies, right? And then if today we decided just to massage our body, we can use it to massage our back, right? Let's say right after intense exercise, right, we have some muscle swell, we can turn it back, then do the massage. So when we switch this on, we will get PMF, massage, vibration, heat therapy, and radio frequency. Then lastly, we will have this heat therapy mode. So when we use the heat therapy mode, so this is a mode that is very suitable for those ladies during the menstruation period, right? Some of them probably will experience some cramping, muscle cramp, or the period cramp. Then they can use the heat therapy mode to help them to relieve the pain, right? Okay, then lastly, we have another mode. This mode will require you to use the Olylife watch. So when you wear the Olylife watch at your wrist and then pair up with the shaker, right? Then you will get this AI mode. So whatever data that is collected by the watch, it will send to the shaker and personalize a 20-minute sessions for you. And for this one, it will be different for everyone. Like for Crystal, probably it starts from 3 minutes of heat therapy, followed by deep massage, then probably RF, then ultrasound, it will follow, right? And the strength, intensity, and the time, the duration will be different from person to person, right? It's a fully personalized sessions for you. Okay, so how do we adjust? Actually very simple. If you do not wear the watch, you can use the physical button. There's 2 buttons over here. This is the power button for you to turn it on, off, and adjust the intensity. Right? We have 3 intensity for 3 different modes. And then we have this amp, the button with the alphabet amp. This one is for us to adjust the modes, the 3 different modes. Alright? And then we have 2 screens on the shaker itself. So for this screen, we can actually check what's the mode that we are currently using, what's the intensity, and how long we have been using. It has a 20-minute countdown. So each session is 20 minutes. Right? And then this one actually you can bend slightly to fit into our waist curve. Right? You can adjust slightly, but not recommended to twist it, right? It will break. Okay, lastly, how do we maintain? Right? It's the same as P90 or P90 Plus. You can just use alcohol wipes, or you don't have alcohol wipes. You just buy the normal alcohol spray, then you spray it on wet wipes or just normal cloth, then just wipe it lightly. That's all. Simple as that. Alright? Okay, so suitable for who can be used? Okay, so this one very simple. We recommend adults 18 years old and above adults can use, right? Unless he or she is very pacemaker, pregnant, okay, prepare for pregnancy, or just going through some surgery at the abdominal area, then they are not suitable to use. Other than that, they are fine. Right? So when you use it, as long as you stay stationary, you are resting, you are not walking or you are not running, then you can use it. Right? Because this device is recommended to press firmly to our skin. You need to come contact firmly to our skin to get the effectiveness. Right? And we also can pair up with P90 or P90 Plus. Okay, as you all know, P90 and P90 Plus is very good to support our healthy metabolism. Right? So how do we use? We can use the shaker first to melt the fat. Okay? Then we rest for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we can move on to use P90 or P90 Plus. Okay? And then for shaker, we recommend to use twice a day. Right? In between 2 sessions, you need to have at least 4-hour gaps. Alright? Simple as that. So let's say you use it in the morning, shaker, then 1 hour later you use P90, rest for 4 hours, you use shaker again, then P90 or P90 Plus after 1 hour. Simple, right? Okay. Yeah. That's all for my sharing for shaker, and I believe that you might have a lot of questions you'd like to know about shaker. Right? So now we open to the floor to ask some of the queries or questions. Right? Anyone want to ask any questions? Yes, this one is chargeable. Yes, okay. If you are charging using fast charging, it's support fast charging, so it's 2.5 hours. But if you are using just normal charging head, then it's 5 to 6 hours to get a full charge. Then after 1 full charge, right, you can use for at least 6 sessions. Okay.
So every time you use it, how long do you use it?
20 minutes. One session is 20 minutes. Then you can use on the different parts because we don't repeat on the same area. So let's say you have used here 20 minutes. Here, bottom, another 20 minutes, shift to back, another 20 minutes. You can do that, yes. However, it's not on the same spot, you can use twice within the same period of time. So after here, you use 20 minutes. Let's say you just want to focus on this area, then you have to wait for another 4 to 5 hours to use on the same area again. Okay? Any other questions? we recommend you to use shaken first, and then you need to wait 1 hour to use P90 or P90 plus or 1 one.
Or can do P90 plus first and then after that 1 hour later, then do.
You can do that, but if effectiveness wise shaken first, then P90 will be more effective.
How about Galaxy?
Galaxy you can use together with shaken. Yes. That's the only plus.
How do you actually measure that you actually effective for you? I mean, how do you see the results? How long you
Okay. We have started the demo sets like for like 2 weeks ago. Then we have member already see the results. Some of them see changing of the shape within 2 or 3 sessions. And then we have one member that come to our office, HQ office in KL every day. At the same time, he came here to do 20 minutes on the same area, right? Then he already lose 1 kg. 1 kg. And then probably some people will say, maybe he got changes on the diet. He is a vegetarian. He eat very clean. Just that he very difficult to lose the belly fat. Then he has this challenge, so he volunteered himself to try this out. Then he was very happy yesterday. This is just yesterday he weighed himself on the weighing scales, and then 1 kg for him is like very good results within 1 week. And then if you ask me, you will definitely see results in 1 month if you are using twice a day. Yes, you will definitely see some changes in your waist circumference. So he also measuring on the waist circumference. So on the same area, actually he see 1 cm loose. Yeah. How many percent? Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Yes, I understand. Because it's just 1 week period, so he doesn't see any difference. The machine doesn't reflect any difference in visceral fats. Yeah. Only changes in fat percentage. Yes. Yes. Yes, 1 kg. Yes, I understand. Yes. So not only 1 kg and also 1 cm loose in the waist circumference. Yeah. And also the fat percentage is also losing. Fat percentage reduce. Yes, I understand. Yeah, because he just started on the challenge and he planned to do one month. So 1 month later, if he's okay to disclose the data and probably shows on video, then probably we can disclose.
How do we measure the fat percentage?
We have the weighing machine. Yes, we have the weighing machine that can reflect on the fat percentage, visceral fats, and also muscle weight, all those. Yeah.
So we have to buy a machine,
You can use.
come with the fat percentage.
Yes, you can use any of the household's weighing scales if you have any at your own house. Yeah.
Does the watch show the data?
The watch currently only measured heart rate, pulse, SpO2, temperature for now. Definitely it's still improving. Yeah, from time to time, but for now we have all this with us.
If the person eats normal the foods, but they want the fat to reduce, will it have if a person wants to
Alright, that's a very good question. Okay, so here, okay, shaken is a device to help you to burn off the abdominal fats. But however, it doesn't give you like a free token to eat another like additionally, like normally you just eat 3 meals per day. Like probably some of them think that actually shaken help me to burn off more of the fats. Then I go and increase my calorie intake to 6, then definitely you will not see any of the results. Okay, provided that you still practicing your current diet, alright, then you will definitely see the difference. Of course, if you go on the diet plan, you have your exercise routine, that will be amazing, right? You will see you will achieve the target even better. Okay?
What is the first baseline once shaken can take?
Okay, shaken support from 60 cm to 150 cm.
150.
150. Yes, it comes with 2 extensions, one is short one, the other one is a longer one. So far, we only the longest one we use is only the long strap, or it can support most of our members and leaders. So far, no one use both together yet. Yeah, so it can support up to 150 cm. So some of them will also worry, what if my waistline is very small? It can support up to 60 cm one. Yeah, so don't worry. No, okay, let's say just up to 20 minutes you use here, and then you can shift to another part to use another 20 minutes, no problem. As long as it's not overlap on the same area. Yeah, it's to avoid overheating. Yes. So for some of them, they have a bigger tummy, maybe they can use 3 times. And maybe they can shift to the side there to use another time. So it really depends on the self-esteem.
So for people like you know, not fat, slim, with shaken,
Yeah, definitely. Because right, even people like me, probably my abdominal, my waist circumference is still within normalish. However, I might still have the visceral fat in myself. So I'm still using and I'm enjoying using shaker. Not only just to fat burning, the massage itself is also amazing to really clean.
Go to the fatty liver.
Okay, so fatty liver there is many types, right? Some is caused by alcoholic, right? Some is genetic, right? Some is because of diet. So if let's say the cause of the fatty liver is caused by diet or lifestyle, then after you lose some of the CM or the visceral fat, definitely you will see improvement in these kind of diseases. However, I will not say that after 2 sessions you will straight away the fatty liver gone. It's not possible. Yeah. However, after the weight is gone to the normal, the waist circumference gone to the normal, you will see the improvement. Okay, because of the heat therapy, so it will have some it will help us to relieve pain to a certain extent. Yeah. However, if let's say you have some of the metal implanted, then probably you need to get advice from your doctor. Is it suitable to use this kind of device that involve massage and vibration? Right. Okay, it's best for you to drink water before and after the sessions, right? So in between, you are allowed to hydrate yourself slightly, right? But not recommended to drink a lot of water because there is a lot going on. If you drink a lot of water, then probably there's movement and not so effective. And also, if you just have heavy meal, you will need to rest 45 minutes before you use shaker. Alright?
What is the distinct factors that between this one and those normal commercial type of machine?
So normally for other brands in the market, there is a lot of this kind of massage belt, right? So far I didn't see any that is like consists of 7 technology in one belt like this. And then what makes us stand out is the AI mode. You should really go and experience the AI mode. It's very, very different. It's like a personalized mode based on your data. And some of them say that I just switch on the 7-in-1 technologies, then I would enjoy all 7 technologies, right? But however, you should really experience, then you will know the difference. When you use AI, it's really, that's the mode that's more suitable for you. That's what you needed the most. And the experience is really different. Yeah. So AI mode is really one of our best selling point on top of the 7 technologies that we have.
So the AI will capture individual person data and makes it suitable for them.
Before I got you to stop. 15 minutes you will stop.
Yes, it will stop in 20 minutes.
15 minutes you will stop.
Yes.
Also stop.
It will count down 20 minutes and then it will stop.
You will stop.
Yes.
Then we have to do other area, we will have to press again.
Yes, you need to restart.
Start again.
Mm-mm.
So AI watch, so when you put on, it will scan short while immediately.
Yes, you will need to take around 5 to 6 seconds.
Because after eating, my another partner will use wear the watch. We can see.
Okay, so actually we recommend each person to have their own watch. However, because now we do not sell the watch yet, right? So you got to share within your partners. So one of the challenge that you will face is the record. The record, it will mix up. It will not recognize it as the user 1, user 2, it will not differentiate it. So when you turn it on, you do not know this house belongs to you or your Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's the only challenges. Other than that, it will calculate or it will design based on your current situations. You will recalculate every time you activate it.
So you have to use this one together with the watch. Can you use this one without the watch?
Yes, you can use without a watch. You can choose the 3 modes. Either one, yeah. There's a massage mode, body shaping mode, and heat therapy.
So the AI is only with the watch.
Yes, the AI is only with the watch. So if you want to enjoy the AI, you will need to wear the watch. And you need to pair it with the Bluetooth. Okay, it's only designed, actually it's designed for our waist and also for our back. So it's not recommended for us to use on other area. Okay, and then just now I also mentioned, you can actually adjust the angle slightly. Okay, but some of them, right, they want to fit onto their thigh area. Then when they bend it, the whole thing bent, and then damage. Not recommended. Because the ultrasound, right, is designed just to tackle for our abdominal fats. So the what we call it, the depth that go into our fats, right, is designed for this area. So when you put on our neck or other parts of the body, is not suitable. So it's not recommended to use on, especially the neck area. There's a lot of veins going on here, so really not very safe for us to use on our neck area.
How about your bottom?
The thigh is still okay if you are able to tighten, secure it properly. The thigh, sorry, not the thigh, the buttock area, still possible. Yeah, the buttock still possible. Yeah, but I also not so recommended. If you are not securing it properly, it drop, you damage the device. Yeah. Yeah.
For this shaker, do you have any free trial before this is launched?
We are currently actually running all of the tests, the lab tests, and also if you are asking about the certificates, those CE, CD, all these third-party testing labs, actually we are currently running now. Yes. So it will not be so fast to present to all of you. Yeah, but we are doing it now.
That's why you also say that if you start to release some pain, like stomach pain, other pain, or the back, the waist area pain.
Yes.
That is because of the heat.
Yes, the heat therapy and also the PMF together. So you can use the heat therapy more for you to relieve some of the pain. Some of them they have the proteiners, like after eating, some of them have the gastric issue. Alright, then they can use the PMF plus the heat, the third mode, to help them to relieve the uncomfortable feelings after eating.
So do you always provide a watch to come with this subscription?
For this period of time, yes, it comes with the watch, but later on, no guarantee. Yes, no guarantee.
So just now when you're saying that putting on the, can we just like sit down and then put on my thigh, spot, let's say I want to use on that, then to tighten it, and is there any, the effect is still there, right?
Not recommended because you really need to press and then come contact with your skin. So when you put on your thigh just like that, right, it might have some of the slits or gaps in between, so it will not be so as effective. One thing, second thing, also not so safe for the products and for yourself.
If you're seated, then it's okay. So but not safe for myself, for what reason?
Sorry?
The reason that not safe.
Okay. It's not like not safe lah. Like let's say if you're not securing it, you might drop the device, so it's not safe for the device. Yeah, you also reduce the lifespan of the device.
So and then one more question is that the AI watch, right? So as long as you have one-to-one pairing, and then you will just recognize everything then you will be able to see the history of how my body moved.
Yes. You can track back. You can track back. Let's say some of them, right? Their heartbeat. Okay. How they actually see this, right? Some of them they're very fat. They are under obese group, so their heart rate actually is very high. It's not so stable. So after some times when you use shaken, right, they see their heart rate stable back. They see it like go to the normal range and then stable. So that's how you can track back the record.
I see. Last question, do you have anybody that your those that trying on and went for blood tests, different investors now, and then after that do use it like for a month, then you see that the blood test result actually good?
Unfortunately, we do not have any of the candidate yet. However, probably we might start to have some of the tests, like something like what you mentioned just now. We'll get some of the members to go and do the blood test prior to testing of the shaken. Then after that, we see the improvement. Probably we will do that. We will start on some those kind of program. But for now, we are mostly focused on the waist circumference, which actually also used by WHO as the criteria for the abdominal fats, abdominal central obesity. Yeah.
Following up on the question, the AI watch matches the device. So this AI watch is can be seen against all our other products.
Oh, that's our future plan. Yes.
At the moment that when we order this shaker that comes with the watch, it's only programmed one to one.
Okay, currently it will come together with shaken, but later on we are really not sure. Yeah, and moving forward, right? Is our aims or is our target to pair, like use the AI watch to control or to match with other devices, like let's say the spring, the our water dispenser spring. Yeah, we are working on it. Yeah. Any other questions regarding shaken? Yes.
Just now you mentioned for using the shaken is preferably with the smell or can we
Stay stationary.
not walking. So if you use like movement like walk here and there, is it?
That's fine. Yeah, as long as not like lots of movement that you can't like secure it properly. If it's moving up and down, right, then it will not be as effective. Yes.
How about the pregnant ladies?
Oh, pregnant ladies cannot use. Yes, for pregnant ladies, those with a pacemaker and those prepared for pregnancy, it's not encouraged to use, especially for those who just go through surgery. There's open wound around the abdominal area, then they cannot use. Yes.
So what
until they fully recover.
So if let's say there's no scar or anything, can use it.
Yes, as long as the doctor says that the wound is fully healed. Sometimes it's not just the surface, underneath, all fully healed, then it's okay.
After a normal childbirth, how many months later?
Okay, normally after normal childbirth, right, as long as no longer have the bleeding, then you can use. Yes.
For diabetic can use
Diabetic can use. Yes, as long as there is no open wound, at that area, the treated area, then it's okay. Then they can use. Alright. Any other questions? Okay, if there's no other questions or in case you forgot, want to ask me later also can, right? Then we will end this session for now. Thank you everyone for your attending and hope to see all of you again soon. Thank you.